Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you're tuning into my channel. Hi, my name is Christina. I get ready for work at work. And we are going to get ready for work. I blow dried my hair this morning. It was wash day. Puffy. Why am I so puffy? Let me just tell you something. You will not believe what I came across. Ugh, my hair. Anyways, at CVS, my local CVS in Fort Myers, Florida. I was at CVS to pick up my son's medication. He has a little, maybe potentially a little sinus infection. We're getting ahead of it. A Pat McGrath palette. A Pat McGrath Mothership Palette at CVS. Now, I save all my Pat McGrath boxes, and you can see it right there. CVS. I don't know what's happening. So I had, of course, purchased it for $20. This is over $100 palette. I checked. I don't know where I should check, but I checked all of this against like a palette. My most recent palette purchase was the Mothership Petalmorphosis. I like side-by-sided them. I like swatched them side by side. For all intents and purposes, this is a Pat McGrath Mothership from CVS for $20. So I have the Danessa Myricks Lightwork 7 with me. We were going to play with this until we got bored of her. But we have to play with this. It's the Sunlit Seduction palette. Mothership. Sunlit Seduction palette from CVS. Like, I had to call my ex-boyfriend. If you're a previous watcher of my channel, you know that I broke up with my boyfriend of 7 years, fiance, whatever. I had to call him. He was the only one who understood what I found. He was like, "Why didn't you buy all of them and resell them?" I'm like, I don't have time for that. I don't have any interest in making money, you know. I mean, I have interest in making money, but so I don't know. But before we dive into that palette, which I think is legit, I'm going to do a skincare speed through. I'm going to get my hair out of the way, my poofy hair out of the way. I'm going to go in with the Thayer's Milky Toner. I'm going to follow that with the Noto Deep Serum. It's an oil-based serum. It's really nice. I'm going to slather some of this Drunk Elephant Tango Multivitamin Eye Cream under my eyes. I'm going to lock in all that moisture with this Origins Ginseng Daily Moisturizer with SPF. I do have a new SPF coming. I made another Sephora order, but I needed another SPF, so don't judge. I know I said I'm on a no spend. I know I said it. But some things you just need. You gotta wear SPF. I'm gonna cement my eyebrows in an upward position with the Ardell Brow Glue. And I'm gonna prime my eyelids with this P. Louise eye base in the shade Rumor 2. And then we're gonna see what the heck this is about. This is insane. If this is legit. They had some holiday palettes there. Not last year, but the year before. Like 5 of them, but I already have it. They had some lip gloss, some 4-pan palettes, and eyeliner. I only got the palette because I didn't need any. Again, no spend. But I had to. A mothership. I got that going on. We're going to disregard that. We're going to pretend we can't see it. Or we're going to try to cover it up. We're going to try to cover it up. But let me do my skincare speed through, and I will be right back. am prepped for makeup. I really need to know about this palette. I brought this brush in too, a little tight line brush. And I was going through to see if it was time for me to bring in my empties, and I brought this back. It's the Catrice Under Eye Brightener Instant Awake. It looks like I dipped into it one time. Like, that's not a fair shot for the product. So we're going to actually give it a fair shot. But come all the way on. Let me pull off this. I mean, come on. I'm going to leave the one on the mirror. Let's dive into it. So floored by it. I'm wearing sage green pants, so we can go in any direction. But notorious for the Mothership palettes, there's a lot of pinkies in it. So we're going to dive into the lightest one, which is this pinky tone right here. They have shade names, but we're not going to get into all that craziness this morning. But $20 at CVS, what's happening? I'm going to go in the crease and transition with that pinky tone. Pat McGrath Mothership at CVS for $20. Like, call my ex-boyfriend. He was the only one who would understand. I mean, we were together for 7 years, so he knows my makeup obsession. Dude, it's blending like Pat McGrath. I think, honestly, it's not a fake. It's not a fake at all. Beautiful transition shade. Blends like a dream. Feels just like the Pat McGrath formula. I'm still floored. I'm going to go in with a little bit more dense blending brush into the second darkest matte shade. Into the outer corner, starting on the outer corner and blending upwards and into the crease. One dip. That was one dip. That's very reminiscent of Pat McGrath. I mean, come all the way on. I mean, I don't know if at your CVS, where you're watching from, the same thing is happening. But I'm tempted. I'm tempted to go back and just grab everything, but I really don't have the money for it. I got a little goofy over there. We'll blend it out. I mean, it's gorgeous. Just building up that shade in the crease and outer corner. Big fluffy blending brush. Anywhere that got goofy. Now into the darkest matte shade, which is a deeper burgundy tone. Right on the upper lash line. And blending upward, but a more focused blend. I mean, come on. One dip. One dip. Sunlit Seduction. Now here's the true test. Not bad. That's just a little more blending. My favorite shimmer laying brush. I think I'm going to go into this purple tone. Why not? Green and purple go together, don't they? You know what? I changed my mind. The shade right above it is like a duochrome shade. It's gold and purple and pink. We're going to dive into that. I mean, it picks up like Pat McGrath. I'm not going to use glitter glue. I'm going to go right in. I mean, I never used the original. I mean, I didn't purchase the Sunlit Seduction from the Pat McGrath website or Sephora, so I don't know. It's hard for me to judge. But it's definitely laying down like a Pat McGrath shadow. I mean, it's gorgeous. We're going to bring this back. Once we're done with the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Palette, we're definitely going to bring this palette back. Because I need to play with it more. I mean, but for all intents and purposes, I want to dip in with my finger and try to punch up the color. I mean, come on. That looks pretty Pat McGrathy. I don't know, people. I don't know how it's possible for CVS to get away with that. For $20. For $20. I'm going to put some primer on. Let's prime. I'm going to go in with a small amount of, because I think I'm overhydrating my face. This Refi gloss highlighter in the shade Topaz. Just a little bit. A little bit on my finger. Smoosh it into the other finger. I just want a glowy base. And then we're going to use this Maybelline Grippy Serum that I've been absolutely adoring. She's getting down near the bottom. Rub those two products together. The delivery driver is calling me. I'm going to let this sink in. I'll be right back. Alright, I think I'm sufficiently sunk in. Let's try this Catrice Eye Brightener. I'm going to use this Real Techniques Kitten Paw Brush. Dive on in. It's the shade Warm Nude. Put a little bit underneath the eyes. Not going to blend it all the way out yet. I'm going to let it warm up with my skin. We'll see if it works. We will see if it actually works. I heard great things about it. For foundation, we're going to go in with Natasha Denona. I have three with me. I have the CC Cream, the Illumination version. I have the Dior Backstage. And I have beautiful, lovely, enchanting Natasha Denona. So we're going to go in with her. Giving her a good shake. Dollop on the back of my hand. I'm going to start the blend with my finger. We definitely need to cover some redness today. I did go to the tanning salon yesterday. Yesterday was my day off. And Jakey needed a pair of shoes. Jake, excuse me, he doesn't like when I call him Jakey. Jake is my 17-year-old son. I had to take him to the med quick near our house. He was not feeling well. He thought it was like a sinus infection. A little bit of headache, a little bit of congestion, just all around feeling poopy. So we got some antibiotics for him, hence why I went to CVS. My favorite CVS. It's not even the closest pharmacy to my house, but it is my favorite pharmacy. Just because they always have like great makeup selection. They get the newest releases pretty quickly. I like the setup, I like the people. It's just my favorite one. This is the IT Cosmetics Heavenly Luxe foundation brush. Seems to be blending out nicely as per usual. Redness covered up pretty well. Go right up under the eyes. Just try to get that Catrice eye brightener. Blend it out. Looks like skin. Very lightweight. Skincare ingredients. Can't complain about a thing. I have no notes. Whatever's left on the brush. Just blend down the neck. Hide that redness. I'm just red. Red's my color. Red's my favorite color anyways, but I don't particularly like my face to be red. Oh, that pimple. I also have a dry spot right there. But that's going to be what it is. I mean, the under eyes look okay. They don't look okay. I look tired. Let's put some powder underneath. Let's powder under the eyes. It's not to set in wrinkles. I'm going to use the Beauty Blender Puff into the Pat McGrath Under Eye Setting Powder. I mean, I'm 47. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's going to be crinkles under there. There's just going to be crinkles. Because there's crinkles there. The eyes crinkle. Well, that really didn't do anything for the darkness. Maybe I blended it out too much. Maybe. Maybe I don't like the way that looks. Anyways, we'll put some retinol under eye balm under to combat what's going on. The eyes look great. Let's cream bronze. Let's liquid bronze. Let's liquid bronze today. We have with us the Rare Beauty liquid contour in the shade Solace. Just a small amount. Focused. Focused energy. A little bit under the chin, just naturally. And with the very tip of that brush. Around the lips. For some contour. This is the e.l.f. Putty liquid bronzer and contour duo. Great brush. You don't have to spend $1 million on brushes if you don't want to. Can I just bronze my hair while I'm at it? Sure. Contour, I mean. Contour your hair. Screw it. Focused. application. A little blendy on the lips. That looks magnificent. For cream lurch. Oh, we haven't used in a while. Fenty. That's too orange. We don't want to go there. Let's go in with that one. It's a little bit of a peachy. Peachy. And let's go in with this Haus Labs Blush Balm. What's it called? I can't read it. It's too small. Coral and Glossy Rosette. I can't read it. Beautiful formula. You can draw it right on the face. Other side of the brush. Don't blend that out. I'm still blown away. $20 for that Pat McGrath Mothership. Are you kidding me? Are you absolutely kidding me? Let's bronze up. Let's bronze up. I'm going to go into my Frankenstein bronzer. It's the Haus Labs bronzer in the shade Light Level 1 and the NYX Buttermilk bronzer mixed together in the shade All Buttered Up. Start the set on the 5 head. Bring a little color back to these cheeks. The hair is really doing it to me today. That's a good look. That's a good look. Hey, get your shit together here. It is Monday. So you know nothing wants to cooperate with us on Monday. Per usual. We move on. We digress. The Fenty Cheeks Suede Powder Blush in the shade Sundress Sizzling. I think that'll pair nicely. I go heavy with blush. I had a great sale yesterday, even though I was not here. I do work at a mattress store. I'm here at Naples Mattress. And I had written a quote. Me and my co-captain, Jer, had both worked with this customer. It got closed. And it was a $10,000 ticket. I'm going in with the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, the Ultra Blur Tone Up Powder. Everywhere that I did not put a powder product. Kind of staying away from the under eye because it's already powdered. But everywhere I hadn't powdered. That Haus Labs gives us a nice glowy cheek. I'm here for it. Let us I'm not looking. Under eyes are looking kind of bad. That's okay. I have a remedy. Let's finish the eyes. Where'd I put Pat? Pat McGrath, Sunlit Seduction. I'm going to go into the darkest outer corner shade with this little Morphe angled brush. Right up against the lower lash line. Just on the outer corner. And then the mid-tone shade for the rest of the lower lash line. Blending those two colors together where they meet. I hope today is another fantastic sales day. That would be nice. Because I don't really like to put too much pink under the eyes, I'm going to take this medium blending brush into the same bronze that I used on the cheek, the Frankenstein. Just a little on the tip of the brush. Blend those two colors together. Combat any harshness. And hide some crinkles. Big fluffy. Color switched. Around the whole eye look. Soften anything that needs softening. Looking good. Looking real good. $20, people. A Mothership palette. What is going on? I'm going to go in with this. That's a lip pencil. That's not it. I have hiding somewhere in this cup. Here it is. The Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Whiskey. I'm going to go into the tight line. It's a nice brown. Subtle definition. Use the Beauty Blender puff to just put it in the lower waterline as well. Again, subtle definition. Gorgy. I'm going to douse my face with this LYS Natural Finish Setting Spray. And then I'm going to go in with 2 coats of the Sephora Collection Size Up Mascara. I got another Size Up Mascara as well in my last Sephora order. When the Rare Beauty runs out, we'll be using a Sephora Collection Size Up Mascara in black. Girl, my lashes going with 2 coats of that, but I'm going to do it off camera because it's boring. I will be right back. Let's take the hair out. While that mascara dries. Why do gray hairs stick straight up? What's up with that? Why? I have these Crike Bisha lip liners. I had it in 2 shades. I wanted to see if it dried down and was long wearing. I think I want to do a pinky pink lip today, so I chose the more mauve-y tone. But I want to see if this dries down and is long wearing. So let's use it. I think I only used them once. One of them once. It's very creamy. I don't know anything about Bisha. What I can tell you is that's a creamy lip liner. Let's see if she's transfer proof or long wearing. Not really. It's okay. Not my favorite formula, but I brought this with me a couple days ago. It's a Revlon? Yeah, a Revlon lipstick. New, apparently. Cream lipstick in the shade Secret Club. It's a nice pinky pink. Let's go with that. Sure is a pinky pink. Don't discredit the drugstore, is what I'm saying. Pat McGrath Mothership at the drugstore? What is happening? Alright, that's lovely. That's lovely. And beautiful. I have in the desk in front of me this, I got it off Amazon. Turmeric retinol eye stick. I'm just gonna rub my finger on it, get some of the balm, and just tap it under the eyes. Combat those crinkles. I do like the look of a like matte set down under eye, but I think I put too much product under there today. Natasha, gorgeous as always. We're pretty set. I do want to put just a little bit more setting powder. I'm going to use it's a finishing powder by Rare Beauty in the shade Natural, just on my schnoz and in my smile lines, a little bit on the chin, because I don't want to be shiny there. And as per usual, just a little bit more blush. Sundress Sizzling. Just a gentle dot. Have a blush problem. I think we've did it. I'm gonna try to scrape off any mascara that got a little goofy on me, which usually it's just a little bit in my inner corners because I get real close. I did pretty good today with that size up mascara. My $20 Pat McGrath Mothership. Go to your CVS. In the comments, let me know if you have $20 Pat McGrath palettes at your CVS. I swear I'm not making it up. I have no reason to lie to you. I'm as shocked. I'm still shocked. I'm going to bring her home for now. But she's going to come back. Because so far, I don't see anything shady about it. The writing on the packaging was the same. I don't know if I compared one of my boxes to this box. I don't know. I don't know, but what? It's gorgeous. Thank you for hanging out with me. Like this video if you've liked it. Subscribe if you feel like it. Hit the notification bell to be notified of all my future uploads. Every day that I get ready for work, here at work, I film it. Here at Naples Mattress. And then I talk to myself in a mattress store. This is essentially what happens. But check out the video that YouTube thinks that you want to watch next. And I'll see you in my next video.